Hey guys, it's Amelia, but not the pilot, just Amelia. It is February, which is my birth month. I was born on February 3rd, and I always end up treating myself around my birthday. I buy myself birthday presents. I've been doing this for a couple years now. It's pretty nice, you know? It also helps with those winter blues. I honestly hate the months of January and February so much. But this year, I had a little bit of a hyperfixation, and I bought a lot of books. So I thought I'd do an unboxing. So if you've never seen this little green bag before, it is the Thrift Books packaging. Thrift Books is a used book store online. This is not a sponsored video. I'm just like vaguely obsessed with them. So you could tag books that you want to buy on your wish list, and then it will notify you when those books come into their stock. And you could even tag like certain covers, like if you specifically want this version of the book, it'll let you know. It also like will tell you the quality of it, if it's really well kept or brand new or fallen apart, they let you know. And they have really great deals. I pretty much bought all of these books for under $5. I splurged a little crazily. So I thought we would do this little unboxing, and as I unboxed them, I thought we could just chat a little bit about my current reading plans for the year. So I'm just gonna start opening up some of these bags. So let's get into it. Alright, so let's see. The first bag I got Sophocles, the 3 Theban plays. I've been really into like classic literature recently, so I've been trying to buy copies of used classical books, like some Leo Tolstoy, some Charles Dickens, some Greek stuff, just because I really like dark academia classical vibes, and I want to own them because I want to like write in them and like really digest what's in here, you know? So that's our first one. Also in this package we have Richard II. So as we get into this, you're going to notice a theme. One of my goals for 2022 was to read all of the Shakespeare War of Roses, the historical ones, because I've never read any of them. And then from that sprouted the want to own all of them, and also to just read all of the Shakespeares, because I've actually only read 3. I've read Romeo and Juliet in school, of course. I've read Othello. I think I did that on my own time, and then I also read Hamlet in school. I think that's it. And then I've seen Midsummer's Dream, and oh, I also have read Macbeth, of course, the classic. So, I don't know why, but when I want to read Shakespeare's, I used to own this really big, like, collection of Shakespeare, and it was just massive, and it's not easily readable, because you can't take it with you. It's so heavy, the pages are really thin, it's just not a fun time to read, and I just really like these copies because they're easily accessible, they're super easy to read, and I sort of really like the covers, even though it's just like a weird color thing happening. I just sort of feel like they're really camp, and I just want to own all of them. So that's what it's come down to. You're gonna notice I have almost bought all of them. So this bag that I just opened has Comedy of Errors and Titus Andromedus. So there's that. And then we also have, I'm really excited about this one actually. This is David Copperfield by Charles Dickens. I cannot believe that I got a leather-bound gold foil copy in good condition. It's beautiful. It even has color type in here. Some of the type is blue, and it has colored prints in it. So I'm very excited about this. And it was under $5. Amazing. And look, gold foil side as well. Very exciting. So there's that. Next one. Oh, this is either the second or the 2.5 version of the Name of the Wind series. I was told that the Name of the Wind series is like Harry Potter with the magic that makes sense. Like there's a reasoning behind the magic. And a lot of Harry Potter fans tend to like that series, so I thought I should buy it because I have a feeling I'm really, really gonna like them. So I've been buying them all on thrift books. So this is the second one, or the 2.5 one? I think the third one's actually coming out this year. So, exciting. It's very thin, just thinner than I thought. I'm gonna stack, actually, all of the books over here so you can see the mess that this is. Like, look how nice they look together. Okay, next bag. Let's go to the next one. So I just really like Shakespeare books, but I've only read a few of them, and I just feel like we should read more Shakespeare. They don't take that long to read, I feel like. Like, they're pretty quick reads because they're plays, so you can read them in a day. Henry V.I. Part 2. This I'm a little confused about why a couple of them are in parts. So I'm interested if, like, performance-wise, does that mean they would perform the whole show with an intermission, perhaps? Maybe? I don't really know if they did intermissions back then. And then you would leave and come back the next night and watch the second one? Very confusing. So that's part 2. Then we have, oh, this is the second Name of the Wind book. This is the chonkiness that I was expecting. Thrift Books put stickers on the sides of all the books. That's what I'm peeling off, if you're wondering. Cool. I'm really excited about these. They are really long. They're 1,072 pages. That's gonna be fun. Next, we have the 2 big bags. I'm very excited. Happy birthday to me! I do admit it was a little crazy of me to buy all these Shakespeare books. I was essentially, like, checking on thrift books every day. I actually still am. Because I'm waiting for all the books to go under $5, because I refuse to pay more than that. What is this? No! They're big. Okay, well this one's Midsummer's Dream. Midsummer Night's Dream. I always say that wrong. Henry V. And we have Henry IV. I absolutely, like, can't believe how many of these I bought. Like, tell me you're crazy without telling me you're crazy, am I right? Then we got Julius Caesar. I think I'm most excited to read Julius Caesar, mainly because I feel like it's one of the crazier ones. Then we have, oh gosh, what's on this? The Tempest, which has a bunch of stickers on it, oh my god. Yeah, my only problem so far with thrift books has been the stickers. They've put a lot of stickers on them sometimes. I'm not really sure where they're buying their books from. Oh, this is disappointing. Okay. This is Hamlet and Macbeth, but they're, like, big. That doesn't match. I'm very upset. What do I do? I honestly should just go to my local high school and see if they'll sell me some of their old books. Oh, that's so upsetting. I don't like the color of these pages. They're like white. I don't like how big it is. This is so disappointing. Alright, well, Macbeth and Hamlet. My favorites. I think, I don't know, Macbeth is just so good, but Hamlet is also up there, so those are my current favorites. I do like the tragedies the best. Romeo and Juliet, R&J, we do not like her. I feel like she's so overhyped, and I feel like it's not that good of a love story. They just die for each other. Okay, wait. I need to show you what the inside of this bag looks like, because it's... I'm crazy. Why did I buy this many books? Is this not insane? Like, what am I doing? What am I doing with my life? Why did I do this? Alright. The last stack. Let's go. Alright, we got Othello. I'm glad this one is the correct size. Then we have As You Like It. The only thing I know about this one is that David Tennant and the other lady that was in Doctor Who were both in the movie version of this, I think. Oh, this one has extra stickers too. Oh, there's a bookmark in this one. Oh, it's just a piece of paper. That's not fun. There's the highlights in here too, that's fun. King Lear. Then we have Twelfth Night. Henry IV, Part 2. Wait, all together this looks insane. Antony and Cleopatra. I know nothing about this one. I honestly didn't even know this one existed, but this is Merchant of Venice. This one has a weird texture to the cover. I don't know what's going on with that. What?
What are you reviewing?
I'm opening all my books that I got.
It's a reveal. I'm sorry, that
I
entire
went-
stack is
I
what
went
you
a
just
little
got?
crazy, yeah.
Holy shit. Why did you get all those?
Because I wanted them.
We have a book with all of them in it. Why
But
would
that's not easy to carry around. It's too heavy. And the paper's too thin and I don't like. It's not an enjoyable reading experience. With this, super easy, reminds me of school, accessible. It's got those weird little things on the left-hand pages to help you understand the Shakespeare.
I never had that when I grew up.
See, this is my high school Shakespeare.
Yeah.
That was my dad. He's definitely judging me. Anyway, we have Henry V, part 1. Or wait, this is Henry VI. I feel like I'm playing Jenga. 3 more, guys. R&J, the classic. This book cover literally brings back high school memories. Honestly scarring. This is a really nice copy of it. It looks like it was never opened.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
I knew that was gonna happen. Okay, I restacked them. I took out the ones that were not Shakespeare. Last 2. The Taming of the Shrew. And Much Ado About Nothing. I also don't know anything about either of those, I just know that they exist. And then, my Richard III that I thrifted a while ago. Ta-da! I'm so excited. I don't know where I'm gonna put them yet. Do I have a problem? Probably. We're not gonna talk about that today. We're not unpacking that. Just unpacking the books. Yeah, so I think I'm only missing 2 or 3 that I still want to get, which is Winter's Tale, I think Henry IV. I think I'm missing another one of those. Maybe a part 3 or something. I don't remember. I have it written down. So I'm just missing those ones to complete this collection. I also would like to replace these with the right size. There's also one that's like a collection of the sonnets, and I don't want that. I don't need that. This is enough, I think. But yeah, I don't know why I really like these. I like that the spines are all uniform but color-coded. I like that they remind me of high school in the way that they're just like easily accessible, hold them in your hand, nice mass market paperback, you know? We love a good Folgers Shakespeare Library edition. Let me know down below, do you guys have any weird collections? I just, like, look how pretty, I'm so happy about this. I think I'm gonna make them look like a rainbow. I've just decided right now, I'm gonna do that. I'll show you at the end of this. But, in conclusion, the reason I got into the Shakespeare fixation right now is because I read this book called If We Were Villains last year. I actually just bought this copy. I didn't own a copy before, so I'm very excited. Look how pretty it is. This book is so good. 10 out of 10 recommend. Especially if you're a theater person, especially if you like Shakespeare. Dark academia to the max. It's a story about a guy who is just coming out of prison, and you slowly find out how he got there. But he was a Shakespeare major in college, and him and his little group of friends would put on shows for school, for class, and then, but also in their free time, would just randomly quote Shakespeare, and I love how, like, niche theater kid that is, and I don't know, I just really liked this story. It was, like, everything I wanted, and 10 out of 10. So this book I read last year, and I was like, I've never read Julius Caesar, which is featured in this book. I think one of the king ones is in this book as well, referenced in it. And I was just like, I've never read those. I should probably read them, and then this book will mean even more to me. But I also was like, wow, I haven't read a Shakespeare book in so long. Like, I used to love Shakespeare books. Like, I should try to get back into it. And then my birthday rolled around, so then I just bought a whole bunch of them. Anyways, this year, one of my original goals was to read all of the War of Roses Shakespeare books, which are all the historical ones, including Richard III, King Henry IV, Henry V, Henry VI, all that jazz. Those are the War of Roses. So I think there's about 6 or 7 of them. And I was like, I want to read those. I've never read them before. I feel like it's sort of like something you should do, you know, especially if you're like a crazy reader like I am. So I decided I wanted to do that this year. But then I realized, like, why don't I just try to read all of the Shakespeares this year? Because they're just plays. They should take you, like, maybe a day to read each one. So that's my plan. So currently I made a little schedule of how I'm going to try to attack this. And I guess I'll tell you right now what my plan is. If you guys want to join me as a book club type of thing, that would be fun. I'll put the Discord link down below if you want to chat about books. If you want to chat about books with me. And I'll also put the schedule down below as well if you don't want to listen to me read it off right now. Also, if you don't want to read them in a day, that's totally fine. I would just then suggest to finish it by the day that I say. I guess, if you want to do this with me, that would be fun. Yeah? The first one is actually coming up. It is R&J. I thought we'd start off easy, start off with the classic everyone knows and loves. Also, because I, like, didn't really want to read R&J, so I thought we should put it first, just so I get through it, you know? And we're in February, so know what? What better day to read R&J than Valentine's Day itself? So I'm starting off the year with R&J on Valentine's Day, and then next up, I plan on reading Taming of the Shrew on April 16th, then As You Like It on May 21st, Midsummer Night's Dream on June 11th, Much Ado About Nothing on July 23rd, Merchant of Venice on August 6th, Comedy of Errors on August 20th, Antony and Cleopatra on September 3rd, and then we have this week in September that I just plan on reading all of the War of Roses books. So, I'm planning on reading Richard II on September 17th, Henry IV Part 1 on the 18th, and then Part 2 on the 19th, Henry V on September 20th, Henry VI Part 1 on the 21st, Henry VI Part 2 on the 22nd, Henry VI Part 3 on the 23rd, and then Richard III on the 24th. And then I will read Othello October 1st, Hamlet October 8th, King Lear October 15th, Julius Caesar October 16th, Macbeth, the Scottish play, on October 30th, right? Spooky times, I feel like you have to. Tempest on November 13th, Titus Andromedus November 26th, Winter's Tale on December 10th, and then Twelfth Night on December 17th. And I think that is all of them. If I missed one, it'll be written down below in the schedule below. Let me know if you want to join. I'll be definitely doing a vlog at the end of the year on whether or not I completed this monstrosity. Do you guys have any weird collections, or is it just me? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Bye!